Hi all, and welcome to our beginner tips for Towers of Aghasba. Whether you have already started playing Towers of Aghasba or are about to, we wanted to share a few of our favorite tips with you so that you can have the best possible start.
Shima!
If you want to learn more about the gameplay and taking the first steps in game, make sure to check out our beginner guide which explains all of that. But let's get started. With its beautiful setting and adorable creatures, Towers of Aghasba literally begs us to take some pretty screenshots in game. For even better pictures, you can remove the interface by simply pressing Z on PC or D-pad up on your controller. A dedicated photo mode is also on the developer's roadmap. There's a handy quick save option, at least on PC. Instead of opening the main menu, simply press 7. One of the first things we recommend doing is adding items to your Radial shortcut wheel, so you can easily swap between items without having to open your inventory all the time. Here's how to do it. Select an item in your inventory and press R on PC or R1 on your controller. Then select a slot to link the item to it. Once you have multiple items linked up here, you can quickly swap between items by opening your shortcut wheel with R or R1. Following and completing main story quests often rewards you with important recipes, items or upgrades. It's easy to get sidetracked in game, so keep that in mind when you feel you're not making progress. Whenever you create or improve life in Aghasba, you get some Amity in exchange, which is a kind of currency in game. This can be by planting seeds, feeding or healing animals. If you want an extra big chunk of Amity, make sure to destroy withered nests. These give 30 and 50 Amity depending on size. If your Amity is hitting 0, you will take damage when continuing to kill animals or harvest resources. At least from some of the more vital ones, like berry stumps, roots and bigger trees. So be careful to not just take without giving back to the world. You can heal yourself by eating all kinds of food. While you do learn how to cook meals a bit later in the game, early anything will do. Berries from berry stumps can be found quite commonly. You can also eat roots, all types of raw meat and what we found quite good, shellfish. Shellfish is a rare resource that has a chance to drop from seashells along the beach and in shallow waters. Did you know that you can throw stones? Yeah, it took us a while to figure that one out. Simply equip them like you would do with other items. Aim with your right mouse button or L2 on your controller and throw them at an enemy. If you're out of arrows, throwing stones might save your life early in the game, and you can even pick them up again. Speaking of saving ammunition, you can always pick up arrows from defeated foes or wherever you have shot them with your bow, as long as you can reach them. Trying to catch your first fish? Well, you might have noticed that you can't use weapons while swimming or diving. Instead, observe the water while standing at the shore or better, from an elevated position. If you spot a fish, shoot it with your bow. Explore, explore, explore! In addition to secrets, you can also find chests hidden across the world that can provide you with valuable loot and new recipes. One very useful chest on the starter island is located on the high pillar, just between the center of the island and the Amity shrine. It rewards you with a glider that replaces your parachute and is an amazing upgrade. Easy to forget, but seeds that grow on colossal trees and which can be harvested do regrow. Check back occasionally to get an easy resupply of biome-specific seeds. Should your ecosystem around your colossal tree be at capacity, simply chop some of the trees or harvest some plants to make space. This allows you to plant new seeds again without having to upgrade your ecosystem first. Different animals like different food. Make sure to inspect them with your Shimuscope to learn their preferences. In addition to Amity and dung, fed animals can also drop other useful resources, like strange seeds, milk, eggs and similar. If you haven't tried it yet, you can also feed animals outside of your ecosystem. This allows you to top up Amity even when you're traveling further away from your colossal tree. If you missed the explanation of how to get resin in game, you can get this resource from trees that have been grown via seeds that are dedicated to your ecosystem. For example, temperate seeds in the temperate region of the starter island. Shopping select trees within your ecosystem will give you resin, and you might also find something called resin pools within your ecosystem. If you have tasks to rebuild a ruin, upgrade a building or deliver a set of specific resources but aren't sure where to get all of the required items, turn on your Tooltip Help by pressing H on PC and the right stick on your controller. This will give you some hints as to where to find specific items. Be very careful how and where you place anything you build via the build menu. These structures as well as storage can neither be moved nor destroyed after they have been placed, something the devs hopefully reconsider and add a move function in the future. Structures and buildings that you craft either in your inventory or at your construction table can luckily be removed and recovered, so you can change placement anytime. There's a chance for merchants to occasionally visit your village. Speak with them to find out what they sell and what they want for it before they disappear. Maybe you'll be offered a new awesome mask. Suffering from full inventory. Instead of dumping items, you can also turn them into scrap, which might create less stacks than several different resources. Scrap can be used as currency at some merchants in-game, so store it if you can. Don't like nights? Good news, you can change the time of day by building and interacting with your tent. If you're a night owl, you also have the option to play at night. Finally, don't be an uncultured swine. Place decorations around your village to get it more culture points. And that's it for our beginner tips. If you want to see more tips and guides from us, feel free to leave a comment, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.